Hi there and welcome to this bonus episode of the Gazette's Hockey Inside Out Show. I'm Stu Cowan of the Gazette and I'm joined by my regular partners here, former Canadiens teammates and 1986 Stanley Cup champs, Chris Nilan and Rick Green. Well guys, Nick Suzuki has been playing through some kind of injury recently. He's missed several practices, still showing up for the games, hasn't missed a single game in his 7 seasons in the NHL. I'm sure both you guys played through injuries during your career. Knuckles, how do players know when they can play through an injury and when you got to sit out?
Well, when it really hampers your ability to do your job. There's, certain little injuries you can play with. I get it. Like, it's one of those things you have to do, or you're going to lose your job to someone. So a lot of guys are going to suck it up and move forward. But geez, there are some injuries you just can't play with. If you got an ankle injury, a real bad sprained ankle or something like that, Kirby Doc, you can't play with that. Certain injuries you can freeze so you can go out there and play, especially playoff time. Bob Gainey, his shoulders, right? Dislocated and separated. He played. But boy, if you're not effective, you end up hurting the team some. And I think Suzuki, I don't know what the injury is or what, but he's looked okay out there to me. Because he's missed practice. Is the coach maybe just giving him time off because he relies on him so much and letting him just have those days to kind of rest and be game ready? That could be it too.
Yeah, I mean, Suzuki said he's starting to feel better. Rick, guys lie about their injuries too, right?
I tell the truth.
I think he took I forget which game he took a shot off the foot that, who knows.
Big
blocked.
Yeah.
But amazing statistic when you look at, a kid like this. He logs a lot of minutes. He's used in so many situations, and he finds a way to deliver each and every, shift that he's on the ice. And fatigue maybe is, he's used a lot, and maybe they're trying to, rust him up by not having him on the ice versus maybe a nagging injury is not that big a deal to him versus the fatigue factor. But, he's very seldom does he put himself in a position to really get hit hard. And if he does, he protects himself and he's ready. And it's a knack that you gotta, appreciate when you see a guy like that that's been able to stay healthy for every game from the standpoint he's able to contribute and play so well no matter what the situation is on the injury front, and just a kid that really wants it bad, and he's delivering.
Yeah, I mean, he said the other day that, he can play through it, and he was asked if he's continuing to play because of the streak, and he said no. He said it's affected his speed a little bit, but his game isn't speed, right? It's just he's so smart. He's able to still get into the positions there. Knuckles, what's the most painful injury you tried to play through?
Well, a couple. One, when I was in New York, I broke my arm against the Islanders, and I didn't know it, and I kept playing. I just thought I hit a nerve or something, and then, I wasn't feeling too good after the period, and they checked me out and said I broke my arm. That wasn't fun. Baumgartner tried to fight me, and I couldn't fight him. I couldn't even hold my stick. And then in the Stanley Cup Finals against Calgary, I tore ligaments in a fight. My ankle snapped onto me, and it was all ballooned out. And they froze me, and I tried to play in Calgary. And I went in the warm-up, and Big Serge came and said, "Hey, big boy, you can't go tonight. You can't go tonight. You have to think of the team. Your right leg can't keep up with your left." And I had to sit out. So I went up to the box with all the wives, and I drank the whole game.
Rick, you blocked a few shots in your day. It looked like Suzuki got hurt blocking a shot. What's the most painful injury you had to play through?
I'll probably go back to the broken wrist that just wouldn't heal, and basically you had to go and kind of wear a little cast just to try and get through it. And that one was just one of those ones that just held on, and never felt good, because you're always pushing. Back in the day, that was part of my game. And maybe it was the broken wrist that, screwed up my goal scoring prowess, that,
possibility
restricted me to 2 goals, a season. Maybe I'll blame it at that.
Possibility. You know what they say about little casts, little wrists.
Well, Suzuki, I mean, after the game in Columbus, he had played 474 consecutive games, which was second on the NHL's current Ironman list, behind Colorado defenseman Brent Burns, who's at 944. St. Louis was asked this week or recently about it, and he said that, part of it is luck, but he said Nick's just so smart at not putting himself in dangerous situations, and that probably has something to do with him not getting hurt also. Knuckles, you buy that? Or, I mean, you look at a guy like Kirby Dach, I mean, the guy's just jinxed it.
Yeah, it's you wonder. I felt like that in New York. I broke my arm twice. I tore ligaments in my knee. I had a hockey hernia. So I know what Kirby Dach's going through. Although I was older in my career, my body was starting to break down. He's a young kid, and I feel so bad for this kid. You don't even have a clue how bad I feel for him. Can't imagine how difficult it is mentally on him, and emotionally. Not a great place to be. And what are you going to do? That's part of being an athlete. You're going to have those injuries. But Nick, he's smart. He's got the puck a lot in open ice. He gets it a lot in open ice. And it's not like he's afraid to go on the wall, because he does. He does a job in his own end of the rink. He plays well defensively. You watch him. He's effective. He's responsible in his own end of the rink. He comes up the ice with that puck. So, part of it's luck. And I wouldn't say he stays out of those situations, but, he's not going to be in there, the guy in there barreling, always taking out the guy first, playing the body, or going to the front of it. He's going to be the guy with the puck. And, you're a target when you have the puck, but he's so slick Nick, that he's able to do things. And, part of it's luck. There's no question.
Rick, when you see your captain playing through stuff like that and never missing a game and going on, that's got to trickle through the room, I would think, also.
Yeah, he's a consummate pro, captain, leader through example, leads through so many different ways, and very well respected, not only just in the dressing room, but throughout the league, because he is a quality kid that, obviously his heart is in the right place, and he does want to make the difference and find a way to help the team win and, get in the playoffs and all those things. That he's really hungry to do his share, and just a great player. And, congrats to him to be able to hang in the way he plays. And, fortunate for him, he has avoided any real serious injury.
Knuckles, do you remember a guy you played with who was really unlucky, like Kirby Dach, when it came to getting hurt?
When I was here in Montreal?
Or wherever.
Me, in New York.
Yeah.
Like, really, I had the hockey hernia, broke my arm twice. I hurt my knee ligament. It was one thing after another. It was miserable. So, me in New York. The one guy I didn't play with. I played with myself. Did I?
What injury bothers you most today, Knuckles? You must have a few lingering things.
Well, they say I need a shoulder replacement. My knee, I had 8 scopes on it. Then I had 3 big surgeries and then a replacement. My ankle, I got screws in my ankle. I had my ankle fused. A lot of shit, my hands, arthritis, but that's life.
Rick, what hurts you these days?
Nothing that really sticks out other than the normal wear and tear of the joints, getting a little bit slower to get activated in the morning. But, I was fortunate. I had my share of stuff that went on, and I can relate to Kirby with, my snake bit is just, here we go again. So it's challenging times for guys like this that, these things, unfortunate things happen. But no, I've been pretty good, and stuff that I can manage. And like I said, there's a lot of guys with a lot of things that are a lot worse than what I have to deal with, and it's not easy after years of pounding and hacking. But that's what you did.
Yeah, I really feel for Kirby, as you mentioned, Knuckles. You walk into the press box, you look to the left, that's where the injured players sit, and Kirby's got almost like a season ticket there, and he's going to be back there again now. So, I feel for him. Hopefully he can recover from this. As Marty St. Louis said, he's not out not that long, 4 to 6 weeks, so hopefully he can come back and pick up and play the way he was before he got hurt. Anyway, that's it for this Hockey Inside Out bonus episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll have 2 more bonus episodes coming up over the next few days, so you can look for those. In the meantime, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel.